who are the best units of each typing, specifically for each typing of superclass. That's basically gonna be the discussion of this video. I'm gonna give the best superclass unit of each typing, and then after that we'll go through some honorable mentions. So we're gonna start off with Super STR. And not only is this unit the best Super STR unit, this unit is the best unit period. This is a top 3 unit ever on release. If you don't include like the first anniversary STR Super Gogeta, like if you take him to our side, like this Beast Gohan might genuinely be the best unit ever on release. This unit is way above everything else in the game. The only units that come close are UI Goku and Blue Evolution Vegeta, the 6-year anniversary Easy A units. But outside of that, this unit gaps everything else. The Gammas, the Broly, the Gogeta, he gaps everyone. This guy, the amount he's practically got 80% damage reduction with guard, with the best leader skill in the game, with a good link set, on a lot of teams, hits really hard, with additionals, stacks defense for a few turns, he stacks attack. This guy is good. He supports. This unit is practically flawless. I don't see, and he protects the whole team, and the conditions for protecting the whole team with the active skill is really easy to meet. One of the easier active skills in the game to activate. This unit is on a different level, perfection. There's no restrictions up. There's nothing bad about this unit. Actually, there is something bad. The bad thing about this unit is that if you look over here, not over there, I mean over here, as you can see, he's only on JP, which is definitely, I would consider personally, a global shaft, because we have to wait 5 months for this guy. The thing is, for me personally, when it comes to Beast Gohan, I personally came back to YouTube over a year ago now, a year and a couple months, and the whole reason that I came back was because I wanted to come back for Beast Gohan. And then we got the whole Beastless Gohan thing, and now that we actually have Beast Gohan, we have to wait another 5 months over on global because I'm a global only. It's just not fair. It's just not fair. Especially, the thing is, not only is all of this just sick, everything about the unit just sick and good stats and everything. The art looks epic as well, and they included Orange Piccolo without including him in the name, which is such a massive W. It really is. So that is the best Super STR unit. Let's go through some honorable mentions. Next, we've got Future Gohan. I've seen certain people disrespecting Future Gohan, and I don't appreciate that. I do understand that domains are not that good with how they work, with how they currently work in Dokkan, given the fact that you can't override one. So once you activate a domain, you can't activate another one at the same time. So I get that. But Gohan, even without that, is still a really good unit. And to be fair, is he the only superclass unit with a domain? He might be. And if that is the case, then so far so good for him. Next is Bulma. Bulma, I don't know if people are disrespecting her or not, but people should not disrespect her. She is still really good. Obviously, slot 1 in the more difficult content these days, she can get caught, which is exactly why I've given her a full dodge build. But Bulma supports for 2 turns. She can tank pretty well. Especially if you triple super and you don't put her slot 1. Bulma can do stuff, and she creates rainbow orbs. She does a lot. She really does. And the active skill is really good, to be fair. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, with the dodging, you can't go wrong. He's really good. Enough said. STR UI Goku, his Easy A was really good. Obviously, there's better units now. MUI Goku is basically better than this guy in every way, but that doesn't make this guy bad. This guy honestly might be certainly a top 15 error. Honestly, he is a top 15 unit, period, including every other unit. He's top 15 straight up. The GT duo, they are still good, they are still usable, they are still solid, they still have a good leader skill. Obviously, this unit is no longer in the content in the conversation for a top 5 or even a top 10 unit. But they're not too far off top 10 to be fair, maybe close to top 15. Gogeta, still decent. Gohan and Piccolo, we'll see. I need to see a gameplay of them in the new difficult content, but they are solid. STR Carnival Goku, he is Gamma 1 is still decent, Krillin's okay, Blue Kaioken Goku's okay. He's recently gained a lot of value. Carbe's EZA was actually really good. Beerus and Beast are not that bad. STR Piccolo's aged. Trunks is alright, I guess. Is there anyone else? I don't know if there is. This Goku over here, on the right team can look okay-ish, kinda. Piccolo good for the World Tournament, if that accounts for anything. I don't think there's anything else. STR Mai, nah, I'm not a fan. And I think that's pretty much everything that I would want to... Oh, Kefla. Kefla's actually really good. Like, Kefla is easily towards the top of the EZAs. Obviously, she's only on global. I feel like people are overrating Kefla. I think Kefla's good. I think she's very good. But I feel like she's being overrated. To be fair though, she probably is the best EZA on global. Probably. But that's not saying much though, because all of the best EZAs are on JP. Kale just got her EZA, actually pretty impressive. As long as you have a Caulifla on rotation. You have to have a Caulifla for this Kale to look good. But luckily there's Tech Caulifla. And I think that's pretty much everyone for Super STR. So with that, we can just move on to the next typing, which is Super AGL. And the best unit here is, without conversation, without debate, LR AGL UI Goku. This guy and Blue Evolution Vegeta, like I don't think there's much debate to be had. They are the best EZAs ever, period. And I don't even know how these guys are gonna age, especially UI Goku. Because the dodge, the thing is, Blue Evolution Vegeta is probably better, but I'm not discussing that right now. With UI Goku, his revive is easy to get. His dodge is extraordinarily powerful. He's got the guaranteed dodge for 2 turns, well, for 1 turn, and then again, he gets it for 1 turn again after you revive. And the good thing about that is he doesn't have to revive. And even if you have to make him revive, his revive is easy to get anyway. He's got a good link set on a lot of teams. Good stats, sorry, is what I meant to say there. Again, the only negative about this guy is the fact that we have to wait for him for 5 months on global. It's not fair. It's not fair. The best celebration ever, and we have to wait for so long. But let's go through some honorable mentions. Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta. Honestly, might be the #1 honorable mention here, just because honestly, when it comes to this unit, I am their biggest defender. I will concede they are no longer a top 10 unit, not even a top 10 LR for that matter, but they are good. They have a lot of value, especially for new players, but even for long time players. They are a slow unit. They should have been better, they could have been better, but even as they are definitely good. They are solid, underrated, I would argue. Nothing spectacular, especially not anymore. But they honestly, they should have been better, but they are definitely still a pretty good unit. 21, can't argue with her dodge. Not that good, but she's decent. Carnival Goku, he's aged decently well. LR Gohan, he's alright. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I am interested to see how the Dragon Ball Hero team would stand up against the new difficult content. I don't think they'd be that good if I'm being honest, just because the new content can go on for a little bit longer than the content we have right now on global, which would hugely negatively impact a unit like Vegeta that has half of his damage reduction just for like 5 turns or something like that, which is not good in long content. Gogeta, he's usable. Gamma 2, usable. Kale's gained some value, but not as much as people think, with all the EZAs on global. Gohan and Krillin are actually pretty good. Pan's okay, just Gohan. These 2 support units over here, both of them are pretty good. Yeah, and certainly including the Gohan with his dodge. And I feel like that's everyone for Super AGL. If I am missing anyone, feel free to let me know. Pycon, I guess, is usable, but outside of that, I don't think there's anyone else. I'll keep scrolling until I find someone, but I think we basically got everyone there. So now let's move on to What's this? Super Tech. Super Tech, I'm sorry, but Orange Piccolo is still number one. This unit, a lot of people are underrating this unit. I understand that this unit has been power crept. Straight up, Beast Gohan is better than this guy in every single way. Beast Gohan is basically this guy, but better in every single way. Better leader skill, better super attack effect, better damage reduction, better his guard is better, his link set's better, he's on more teams. Beast Gohan, he's got better support. Beast Gohan is better than this guy in every way. But this guy is still good, and I don't want to see anyone disrespecting Orange Piccolo, because Orange Piccolo is still easily a top 5 contender. The Truth himself has this guy at number 5 exactly. Me personally, all I'm gonna say is that he's a top 5 contender. I'm not saying he is, I'm not saying he isn't, but he is certainly a contender, and that's what I am saying. Especially considering his leader skill is really good. He's got the protect the whole team mechanic with the giant transformation. He's one of the best units for the first couple turns. He can get over way over a million defense. He is just good. So let's go through some honorable mentions. Tech Goku, obviously I'm seeing that a lot of people are saying that he's aged out on JP. I don't know how true that is, because I've not seen that much gameplay of him, but I can foresee him aging out. On global though, Tech Goku is still, honestly, on global specifically, Tech Goku might be the number 1 honorable mention here, I think. But let's continue. Vegito Blue, like I said, basically what I said about Gogeta Blue applies to him. Still good, still solid, and that's all I'll say. Birdku, honestly, Birdku, he is doing well. He's aging fine. Obviously, he's not in the conversation for a top 15 unit, not even a top 20 unit, but Birdku's good. Birdku's good. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, he's decent, he's solid. Gohan and Goten, they're alright. Trunks, LR Gods are gonna easy A next year, which is insane. Super Trunks, Ribrian, maybe, she's okay. They are okay, it's multiple of them. Tien's decent. No, Tien. Wait, what does Tien do for the super attack effect? Let me have a gander. His super attack effect is awful. Yeah, Tien's not that guy. I'll be honest, Tien is not that guy. But Gohan is is he okay? I've got no idea about him actually. I feel like, oh no, by now he'll be meh, I think. Trunks and Broly are okay, Bardock, nah, God Goku's decent. Pan, nah, Gohan, Tech Gohan, one of the best aging units in the game, but obviously he's aged out at this point. His easy A could be sick. Same for Tech Gogeta for that matter. I think that is probably everyone. Yajirobe, nah. Is he? I'm not gonna give him the honorable mention, maybe, but nah. That could be everyone though for Super Tech, which means we can move on to the next typing. This unit over here, Bulla's okay, I suppose, because of the dodge specifically. Candy Vegito. This Bulma over here is actually really good, to be fair. Can't argue with that. But let's continue. Super Int. Like I said, no doubt about it. Blue Evolution Vegeta, best Super Int unit, period. He is arguably the number 2 unit in the game. Full stop. Even better than UI Goku. Personally, I've got Vegeta and UI Goku pretty much tied. But most people say this guy's better, and I'm not gonna argue with you. His guard for the first turn, his damage reduction, basically everything that I said about UI Goku, but arguably even better. Not by much. But the point is, him and UI Goku are like number 2 or number 3 in the entire game. So I mean, there's not much else to say there. So let's go through the honorable mentions. The Gammas are the one unit that I might pull up and just say they are number 2. Because I've not done this for any other unit, but I will do it for the Gammas, because the Gammas are just that good. The Gammas are easily number 2. In fact, if it wasn't for Vegeta, they would easily be number 1 on Super Int. Obviously, the issue is Blue Evolution Vegeta is on a different level. But if you take that away, these guys are really good. I feel some people are saying this unit is being underrated. I'm not gonna argue with those people. I'm looking at Minato and people like that. Minato says that this unit is underrated. I'm not gonna argue with that. Granted, I need to see more gameplay. I need to use them myself. But from what I can tell, from the little that I've seen, this unit's definitely really good. Super Saiyan 4 Goku still decent. The Super Saiyan trio, pretty good. Trunks and Vegeta have aged extremely well. Gohan's okay. The androids have gained value recently. Kid Gohan, he's meh, he's alright. Yamcha, he's okay. God Goku, he's okay. Int Goku, lol. Gohan's actually really good. Is that really it? What does this Bulma do? I feel like she's pretty good, but I'm not sure what this Bulma does. She does high chance to dodge. Does she have a 70% chance to dodge or anything like that? I'm not sure how good this Bulma is. She's probably decent. I think this Bulma was quite decent, but I don't remember if it's the right one that I'm thinking of. Either way, Piccolo's okay. He's decent. The LR Int World Tournament Piccolo. Super Saiyan 4 Gohan, I can't wait for his EZA. That's going to be sick. Jackie John. Int Pan. Is there anyone else for Super Int? I doubt it, but I'll have a quick gander. Who is that? Oh, this guy could EZA soon, the Universe 7 unit. Vados is actually really good with her dodge and her rainbow orb changing. If she was a scouter unit, that would be epic, but unfortunately, she's not, which is fine. And I think that's everyone, probably. I think, maybe, yep, that's everyone. So next is the final typing, which is Super Physical. Super Physical. The number one unit here is without a doubt Extreme Physical Raditz. I mean, it's Gogeta. Gogeta's very powerful. He's got the mechanic where he protects the whole team. He hits really hard. He defends fairly well, and then when you give him the dodge on top of the raw defense he's got, he's good. He is very good. He's got a very good link set, a good amount of teams, good what do you call it? Good stats, good leader skill. The leader skill is decent, not the best leader skill in the game, but certainly a decent leader. It's actually pretty good actually. Yeah, wait a minute, because Gohan's on there, this guy's on there. Now this team's actually really good, to be fair. The movie hero team's actually pretty good. They've got this team's really good. They have Gogeta, they have the Gohan, the Gammas, Orange Piccolo. Yeah, this team, the Super Saiyan trio, Beastless Gohan. Yeah, this team's really good now that I think about it. So yeah, the Gogeta not only is he good in himself, he's also got a good leader skill too. But let's go through some honorable mentions. Goku and Vegeta, extremely powerful EZA. Maybe the hardest hitting unit in the game right now, if you factor in how good they are turn 1 offensively. The Buu Saga duo, still decent, still solid, and they will continue to be solid with their active skill. But Goku has aged, might be the best TUR in the game, to be fair. I'm not saying he is, but he's in the conversation. Trunks, decent. Kid Goku is alright. Super Saiyan 4s will EZA next year. Beastless Gohan, he's actually fairly decent now because of the fact that he's gained a new partner in the real Beast Gohan. Garbage, decent, pretty good, usable, decent, okay, meh, good. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, I mean, it's good. He's okay with the other Vegeta, the other AG of Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. This Super Vegeta is pretty good, and that is quite likely everyone for sure. I don't even know what Fasha does, so I won't comment on her too much. But for the most part, I'm happy with the list and the honorable mentions. If I did miss anyone, feel free to let me know in the comments, but let's do a quick subscriber challenge. If you guys agree that there is no question that Beast Gohan is the number one unit in the game, then you have to subscribe, because that is the challenge. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then do subscribe, especially if you just failed the challenge, because that is indeed the challenge. Also, do leave a like and comment, because those things do help out. With that said, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Ta-ta, adios, and bye-bye.